Welcome back to Bottom Dwellers. This is Season 5 and we're with Clermont in the French First Division. Okay, just to recap Season 4. We finished 4th, little tiny step back, but in the process we have managed to blood a lot of youngsters. We are giving them a heap of game time. The hope is that they become good really quick and we can start to push ourselves towards that top position and overthrow Paris Saint-Germain. We also finished in the quarterfinals of the Euro Cup. And with the new beta just starting with FM23, I've started playing it, but I will not forget about this save. I want to finish it and make sure it is done well. Although we're going to take a little tiny cheat, I suppose. We are going to make sure we win a European trophy. Not necessarily the Champions League, which we've done in the previous series. And of course, we have to overthrow Paris Saint-Germain. If that takes us all the way to the 10 seasons I sort of give myself a limit of, then so be it, you'll see them all. All right, let's head into Season 5 and check out what's going on. All right, so the start of the 2025-2026 season, our 5th season, we have been given £5.9 million. We have still got all of that, even though it's the 1st of September and the transfer window is shut. But that doesn't mean we haven't done any business. Hop into the transfers, check out the transfer history. We did a little bit at the end of the season before the switchover. We have signed Francisco Trincao for $4.8 million. Pounds, sorry. He is a really good player at 25. He's going to add a bit of experience to our very young side. He's got well-rounded attributes. He can be really creative and provide a lot on those wings. We didn't do a whole lot on the selling of that. We sold our left-back Angeleri and Til Sissoko, about $3 million for the two of those guys. Into the switchover of the season, we've done a fair bit of business. We have managed to make some quality signings, but most of them, by looking at the names here, you can tell none of those are probably real players. We are in new gen heaven here, trying to sign new gens, trying to bring them up and make them part of our first team to become a force. We did sell Theo and Aurel Busquets for £2 million. They wanted game time, we can give it. All right, let's check out the new signings. So we have Jacona Seca. He comes into us from Orlando Pirates, a 19-year-old who can play in the centre positions from midfield up to striker. He looks like a ball-winning midfielder of sorts there. So that was pretty good. He came for us for free. Miguel Laniza comes from Getafe, a right back. He's got a lot of work to do. He's only 16, and we got him for $700k. Karim Namati from Persepolis. He comes in. He's an Iranian. Excellent determination. I think we'll get him on loan. We already have to Dijon, and hopefully he can get a lot better as the years go on. Almir Delic, we have spent £6.5 million. This is our new left back. He comes to us from Dortmund. We spent a fair bit of money on him. He looks amazing. He's only 19. He's already a wonder kid. He has excellent attributes in his physicals, and his mentals and technicals are pretty good for a 19-year-old. He is the type of player we need at this club, pushing us forward. Gaitho Yar from AZ, a Dutch player, 16. He's someone we'll just develop, see how he goes. Hayvard Alausen, 2.7 million from Rosenborg. He's 18 years old. He's got pretty good physical attributes as well. Central midfielder. Hopefully he can add a bit to our defensive right position and sometimes maybe in the centre of midfield. I think I've got him training as a wing back. He's got good acceleration. Need to get that crossing and dribbling up. Hopefully that can happen as he develops. The last signing was Lucas Laiho, £400, Finnish player. I did get some advice from one of the people commenting on a previous video who said, get yourself to Scandinavia and get some of those guys. I have been trying to do that, and the commentator is absolutely right. These guys are cheap and can be quite good. This guy for £400, his attributes look pretty good, and he's got great potential. We'll send him out on loan to get better. All right, that is the transfers there. Let's head in and check out what our team is going to look like this year. In the tactics page here, just to show you what our best team lineup will look like this year. This is not the assistant's pick. This is probably what I think we should go with. So there's a fair bit of change going on because of all the youth we are putting into the team. We also have a sprinkling of experience as well, especially in our midfield spots. So taking us from the sweeper keeper position is Albin Lafont. On the right wing back spot, we have Alausen, our brand new youngster. In the centre of defence, we've got Denoya and Hawks, the two youngsters that have started to improve rapidly with game time last season. And our other new signing, Delic, on the left wing back spot. In our deep lying playmaker spot, we have another youngster. I'll highlight him. Haven't shown him much at all. Luke Roberts. He looks amazing. We're going to give him heaps of game time. He is going to be a wonder kid, no doubt about it. He's going to stake that defensive midfield spot. Our evergreens, Cachavenda and Castaños in the centre midfield attack spots. On the right, Trincao, who we signed at the end of last season, and Makesh, our youngster, on the left, with our talisman Satriano up front in the advanced forward position. We're in 3 competitions this season. We are in the French Cup, where the board expects us to reach the quarterfinals. We have been continually horrible in that cup and have done nothing. In the Euro Cup, unfortunately not the Champions League, as an account of us finishing 4th instead of 3rd. We are in a group with Leipzig, Partizan and Vitesse. I think I would be unhappy if we didn't get through that. I'd be looking to get to those knockout rounds, maybe up to the quarters or semis. The board is expecting us to get to the knockout first round. And in Ligue 1 Uber Eats, we have already started. We have had 4 matches. We've had 3 wins and 1 loss to Monaco. We have a goal difference of 3. So that's an okay start, but not the start you think you need when you are playing against Paris Saint-Germain, who have 4 wins and 13 goal difference after 4 games, which is, to be honest, out of control. I'd hope for us to get into those top 4 positions again. That would be my aim, and the board just wants us to qualify for the Euro Cup 2, which is a little different. Last year, I think we were predicted 8th. Let's check out the season preview. We're back down to 9th again, still at 50-1, which I think we've been at for 3 seasons now. So in and around where we probably should be. We've always been overperforming, but that is what happens when you've got a decent tactic and you know how to play the game. All right, let's head into this season, this 5th season. We need to start making some strides. I don't think it means we need to win the league yet. We need to start coming close. I want to push in Europe, and I just want to see some improvement across the board and look for seasons 6 and 7 to be the ones that hopefully we can push for that title challenge years. All right, let's simulate forward and see how we go at the end of the season. All right, here we are. It is the end of the season. We can see our finishing position in the league table here. It looks like we are having a middling season again, finishing 4th. I hate it when it is Groundhog Day in FM. Head into the competitions page and hope like hell we have done something in the other competitions. And there are no trophies here, so that's a no. All right, let's go through it. French Cup, out in the 11th round by Monaco. Euro Cup, knocked out in the first round by AC Milan. So we got through the group and played a really hard team. And of course, we finished 4th in Ligue 1. Let's head into there and check out to see if there is anything of note. Paris Saint-Germain, surprise, surprise, won again, losing only 1 game to Lyon with a goal difference of 57. That is dominant. Lewandowski, once again, 31 goals for the season. You'll notice we do not have a player in the goals. I'll explain that in a moment. We actually don't have anyone in any of the stats, except where my head probably is. Luke Roberts, our new young defensive midfielder, has 16 yellow cards, 3 more than the next player in the entire league. All right, so as I said, the season wasn't great. January, we were not doing so well. I needed to make some changes. So what I did was locked in a couple of players. Makesh wasn't getting the game time he wanted. I locked him in, the youngster, and he rewarded me with a really good back end of the season and some good improvement. I also changed over Satriano, who I said was our talisman striker, for not Laurent Blanc. We are going back in time in France there, aren't we? With Laurent Blanc, the Manchester United central defender. Christophe Blanc, our player, our new gen, our 6'6" striker. I locked him in, and he has scored 12 goals in his 19 starts in the back end of the season. I think just going with this guy, he is a superstar at 20. He's only going to get better as well. So we need to put all of our money, all of our chips into the future now, and hope that pays off for us in the next season or two. All right, as far as how the squad went in their performances, getting the goals, we've already seen Blanc has 17 goals in all competitions, with Satriano the same. They have taken a half a season each as our first team striker. Trincao, our new signing, 13 goals, which is really good. Katsavenda and Samake with 9 and 7. Providing goals, we had Alausen, our young right back, with 10, and Katsavenda with 10 as well. And our average ratings looking better than last season. We only had 4 or 5 in the green. This year we have almost an entire team of players playing well, which is great. Satriano was really good with Blanc. And then Almir Delic, our brand new left back, with Adam Hawks, Alausen, Luke Roberts, Katsavenda, and Trincao and Mikesh trailing in. We have a very young defence. I think that might have something to do with why we're not really pushing up higher now. But they are going to be super quality in a year or two, I believe. All right, we'll have a quick look at some of the guys in a little more detail. Delic was our youngster on the left back. He hasn't done a whole heap of improving yet. I have hope for him. Alausen, our right back, he looks to be improving really nicely, which is good. Luke Roberts, who played defensive midfielder, he is going brilliantly. He is out of control as far as development. This guy is going to be a first-team player forever. Just got to make sure I can keep him at the club is going to be the problem. And we already saw Mikesh as well. They are probably the key youngsters in our team. Oh, and our defenders, our central defenders. Adam Hawks, who looks to be improving nicely as well at 6'4". And Denoya, who didn't have the greatest of seasons, but is getting a lot of game time. He has improved once again too. He's got a 5-star potential and is already classed as a wonder kid, the Dutch centre-back, which we have made him. Okay, that is Season 5, come to a close. Not quite the season of improvement I was hoping for, but I have lofty expectations with my FM season saves. I was hoping to start pushing for that title. It wasn't to be. Maybe next season will be the season. All right, as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you are enjoying this French version of Bottom Dwellers. I'm enjoying bringing it to you. It has been a really fun save so far. All right, see you on the next episode. Bye.